Stock markets were back open today following the worst week we've seen in years. Richard Southern joins us now. Richard, how did we see any rebound today?
We saw a big comeback Monday on the markets. In fact, Faiza, best point gain ever for the Dow Jones Industrial Average, would you believe it? When they were ringing the closing bell on Wall Street at 4 o'clock, the Dow was up 1,293 points, a historic 5% move higher. For the Dow, we had names like Apple up 9.3%, Microsoft up 6.6%. So a very good day on Wall Street after last week's carnage. The TSX wasn't left out of the rally either. Bay Street up 290 points, or 1.8%. What drove the buying was growing hopes that central banks and governments are going to mitigate the economic impact of the coronavirus by injecting stimulus and interest rate cuts. We had noted economist Nouriel Roubini come out today and say he thinks global stocks will plunge 40% this year and that the coronavirus will cost Trump the election. But investors brushed that aside and they bought those beaten down stocks, Faiza.
Okay, and it appears all this instability could lead to an interest rate cut, Richard.
Yeah, this is going to be, I think, the big story this week. So on Wednesday, Faiza, the Bank of Canada has a scheduled meeting to decide what they're going to do with interest rates. And many now think the bank will be cutting its benchmark lending rate, which it hasn't touched since November of 2018. RBC forecasting a cut of a 0.25 percentage point. The whisper, too, is that global central banks may coordinate on an interest rate cut. So you may see it out of the U.S. and China all at the same time this week. With interest rates already low, governments may need to do more to support demand amid the coronavirus. Experts think the federal government in Ottawa will be injecting some stimulus and could even maybe, according to Royal Bank, maybe delay the federal budget by a few weeks as they make sure they get all their I's dotted and T's crossed, Faiza.
Okay, something we're all talking about, the coronavirus, as it continues to spread. The losses keep mounting for one particular industry. Which is that?
Yeah, the airlines. I mean, this is just disastrous news for them, right? I mean, canceled flights all over the place. The coronavirus has completely upended the travel industry. New analysis today says the outbreak will cost the airline industry alone $30 billion.
Wow.
I know. Just today, British Airways said it was canceling some flights from London to the United States amid reduced demand. People just aren't buying tickets. Experts at Oxford University say the impact is going to be larger on the travel industry than what was felt during SARS, though they say once the virus is contained, the travel market will bounce back. And, of course, that's when you might see some good deals, Faiza. Once this whole thing hopefully blows over, you might get some nice flight prices.
Yeah, hopefully. Okay, so you're also keeping a close eye on the gas prices. What's happening there?
Yeah, we had some big moves last week for gas. No change tonight, though. We did have a big rally for oil today. It's possible we see a higher gas price come Wednesday. We'll keep you posted on that. You and I are back just after 6:30, Faiza. We're looking at the highest paid TV personality, not us, but the highest paid TV personality, hanging it up, getting rid of her show. We'll tell you who that is just after 6:30.
Oh, I'm definitely going to stick around. Okay, but before you go, very important day here today. I'm going to give you a special treat.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you.
Look at this.
Oh, Richard.
To you.
Oh.
Okay. Richard, blow. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
I got the best coworkers here.
What'd
This
you
is
wish for?
unbelievable.
What kind of cake is that, Richard?
This is a beautiful chocolate cake.
You should...
My wish was that I can have all of this.
It's all
I'm
yours.
Gonna take all of it. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thanks, Faiza.
From lady to gentleman, may I ask, how old are you turning? 25, 26?
Yeah, 26. We'll keep it at that, Faiza. It's 26, I think. We'll stay there for a while.
I also have to mention happy birthday to our George Joseph. A big day for him tomorrow, too. So
we love cameraman George, so happy birthday to him.
George and Richard, the duo you didn't know you needed, but you got. Okay, thanks, Richard.
Great surprise. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Cheers.